Well, good afternoon there. Nobody wants to hear that sound. That's amateur radio. Good afternoon again. Here we are again for another session of the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Welcome everybody, or welcome somebody, or welcome one buddy. Let's see what I want to say. I have to say a very big hello and thank you to Roger Ramjet 59. Roger Ramjet 59. Thank you for following. Appreciate that very much. And if you want to put a comment in the chat box, by all means do that. By all means do that. Okay, I was listening. I was doing two things. Pardon me, this is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor standing by for W2 Romeo. Yeah, by habit, I'm pressing the foot pedal and transmitting while I'm chatting on Twitch. I don't think too many people in corporate would like that. Anyway, good afternoon again. Well, here we are. We're going to be doing a combination. This is amateur radio at its finest. We are celebrating the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. I am Peter. My home call is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. And I represent 5 golden rings. 5 golden rings. Yes, that's who I am. There's going to be 12 folks out there. The amateur radio operators that have licenses. And we're at a frequency where it looks like you've got to be a general or above to have that privilege. But nevertheless, we're going to be handing out W2R. There's 12 of them, 12 days of Christmas, starting with Partridge in a Pear Tree. Is that where it starts with, Partridge in a Pear Tree? Yeah, I guess so. Let me see. Where does it start? A Partridge in a Pear Tree, yes. Does anyone know what the total cost would be these days? It's always reported on the news what the total cost is if you bought all 364 gifts. Any guesses? Any guesses? Big prize if somebody guesses. No, I don't see anybody guessing. Okay, no prize right now. Well, the total cost would be $210,972.66. All right, that's a good number. Now, just for 5 golden rings, it's $2,500 if you were to purchase it in today's dollars. So, what are we going to accomplish? Well, for those that are on Twitch, and you could be listeners, not licensed. If you're a listener, welcome. Nice to have you. Perhaps this might interest you in amateur radio. Perhaps it might not. But if it does interest you in amateur radio, and you hear me, you can receive a certificate. Just go to the Kilo 2 K2RYD website. Now, where is that? QRZ.com. Go to QRZ.com. In the search box of QRZ.com, put Kilo 2 Romeo Yankee Delta. Sally will be happy to help you. You can get a certificate for just contacting one or listening to one station. Those that have an amateur radio privileges, those with privileges, can certainly get a certificate by making just one contact. If you make all 12 and you make one of 2 foreign contacts, there's 2 foreign stations that are also listed, and you can see that on the Kilo 2 Romeo Yankee Delta website, and you can get that information. So, what else do we have to say? Well, a couple of things. If you're not licensed and you have questions, by all means, send me a chat message. If anyone is on board now, you can send me a chat message. You may be listening later. Send a chat message. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about this wonderful world of amateur radio. And we'll be happy to do that. By the same time, stand by one moment. Okay, we just had to confirm that we're hearing you. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, let's get rid of the music. Let's go to the actual pan adapter for the Flex 6400. Okay, in a moment, the magic of technology will take us to that, and we'll see how that works. Okay, the magic of technology. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for the magic. Do we see magic? Okay, there's the magic of technology. How about that? Do I hear applause? Okay, there's applause. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm barely in the picture here, but I'm kind of in the picture. Do you see the decorations? We have decorations there. Hopefully it's lit up. Thanks to my lovely wife. She put up the decorations for Christmas. So that is our situation. So we're going to be on the air. We're going to be talking to stations throughout the United States and the world. As an example, yesterday afternoon, about 4 o'clock or so, I was able to make contact with Japan. So you can hear stations. This is amateur radio, which means all the noise and all the crackles and snaps and pops. Okay, you're going to hear that. and you're going to hear stations with their call sign. They might tell you where they're located. In fact, I'd like them to tell you where they're located. So they'll give you their United States location. Let's see if we can work all 50 states. I doubt it, but let's see if we can do that. All right, so without further ado, what I'm going to do now is look for a frequency and see if we can find some people. So that's what I'm going to do. I listed that I was at a frequency, but I'm not there. So we're going to go now I'm going to go to silence for a moment and look for a frequency. So stand by. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. Okay, we're back on the air, folks. We got a clear frequency, and let's see what happens. Stand by. CQ calling, CQ. Anyone, anywhere. This is the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. I'm Peter, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, my home call. We are Whiskey 2 Romeo. You're going to collect 5 golden rings. Well, figuratively speaking anyway, 5 golden rings. This is W2R, CQ calling, CQ. CQ calling, CQ. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 golden rings, calling CQ, CQ for the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Nice certificates available just for making contact with one station. CQ calling, CQ, anyone, anywhere in the world or United States. This is Whiskey 2 Romeo. Whiskey 2 Romeo standing by. Who wants to be first on board?
Kilo 4, Mike, Foxtrot Delta.
The Delta, stand by 1 second. There's an echo station. Go ahead. Mexico. Okay, that's a little bit of reach. Oh, wait, hold on. Echo 7. Stand by a second. Echo 7. Echo 7, 3, Mike. Do I have that correct? Echo 7, 3, Mike? Echo 7, 3, Mike. Are you there? Yes, this is Echo 7, 3, Mike. Is this Daniel in Bosnia? Daniel, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. It's a pleasure to have Bosnia on the air. Thank you so much. Bosnia-Herzegovina, you are certainly our first, and you are eligible for a certificate from Whiskey 2 Romeo. I know it was a little difficult. My beam is nowhere near you. It's pointed west. But nevertheless, thank you, Daniel. 73s, and be safe. Happy and healthy holidays. Merry Christmas, and by all means, stay well. So this is Whiskey 2 Romeo, located in Long Island, New York. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. You can list your name and your location if you'd like. My name is Peter, Long Island, New York. Whiskey 2 Romeo, the Delta station. Are you still there?
Yes, QSL, Kilo 4, Mike, Foxtrot Delta.
Roger, Kilo 4, Mike, Foxtrot Delta. By the way, did you hear that Bosnia station?
No, I'm just running a long wire, short end, infield halfway. I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, I could barely hear him too. Is the call correct, Kilo 4, Mike? Is it X-ray Delta?
Negative. It's Foxtrot Delta, K4 MFD, QSL.
Yes, MFD. Good. I have to get my fingers ready. Jeff, I think it is, or Jeff or Jeffrey, under the tent in Tennessee. Do I have that right?
QSL, and Jeff is fine, or either one, Jeff or Jeffrey, but Jeff is fine, and I'll say Merry Christmas, 73s, and we'll hold it. Just heard you calling CQ, and wanted to get another 12 days of QRZ in the light. I'll say Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. By any chance, is this a clean sweep for you, making contact with Romeo?
Negative. I just started today. Actually, this is my second contact. I just started today.
Well, okay, congratulations. Well, thank you. And from the Darrell Waltrip State, Tennessee, one of my favorite all-time drivers, I wish you the very best. Merry Christmas. Thanks so very much. Anyway, we're back on the air here. This is Whiskey 2 Romeo, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Whiskey 9, Delta, Romeo, Bravo.
Delta Romeo Bravo. Good afternoon. Whiskey 9, Delta Romeo Bravo. I think you're Peter also in Indiana.
That's correct, if I'm not in where you're at, and you're 5'9" here in Indiana.
Well, thank you very much, Jeffrey. You're 5'9" plus here into Long Island, New York. The name is Peter. Thank you very, very much. Good signal, by the way. You're more than 5'9". You're like 15 over 9. Anyway, I will say, let me make sure I'm not overdriving. I got to get myself in my comfortable position here. Stand by. Comfortable position. Yeah, well, I'm a little further from the mic than I'd like to be. Hold on now. Okay, well, we got no power. Stand by stations. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a challenge. There's probably some water up there, but from the storm, and every now and then we drop out. So I'll be watching that. Keep my eye on the meters. Anyway, good afternoon again. Okay, 73s, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo, Long Island, New York.
Kilo Delta 9 Mike.
X-ray Romeo.
Station ending in Romeo, stand by. We have the Kilo Delta. I'm having a little difficulty. Stand by. Fan spinning. Oh, God. Stand by stations, please. Okay. Just stand by. Okay. Okay, we're back now. What I think I'm going to do is operate barefoot here, but hopefully we can get through. The SWR is a little bit high there. The amp doesn't like it. Anyway, let's see now. I believe there was a Romeo station, I think, on board. Go ahead.
Kilo India 5, uniform X-ray Romeo.
Kilo India 5, uniform X-ray Romeo. Yeah, we'll get this right. Hey, amateur radio isn't perfect. KI5UXR, thank you. Peter, Long Island, New York.
Thank you, 7-3.
7-3s, and have a very Merry Christmas. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Delta 9 Mike.
Thank you. Kilo, and thanks for your patience. Kilo Delta 9 Mike. Good afternoon to you. Merry Christmas. The name is Peter, Long Island, New York.
Merry Christmas. You're 5'9" in Illinois.
Thank you so much for the 5'9" in Illinois, and Merry Christmas, and do appreciate all you guys' patience and gals, so we'll get it right here. CQ, Whiskey 2, Romeo.
Kilo India 4, Echo Golf, Quebec.
Echo Golf, Quebec. Thank you very much. Kilo India 4, Echo Golf, Quebec. Thank you. 5'9". Peter is the name, Long Island, New York.
Yes, good afternoon, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Joe, Bravo, Whiskey 5'9", Georgia, 5'9", Georgia.
Thank you, Bill, for 5'9", Georgia. Really appreciate that. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. CQ calling CQ. Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 golden rings, 5th annual 12 days of Christmas. Whiskey 2 Romeo. CQ calling CQ. Anyone, anywhere. This is Whiskey 2 Romeo. Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 golden rings, 5th annual 12 days of Christmas. CQ. Kilo Bravo 8 Sugar Whiskey. Good afternoon. Peter, Long Island, New York. Brighton, Michigan, and thank you, Mark, and thank you so much for that report. I really appreciate that. That's what we try to maintain constantly. And I have a little bit of a, I guess it's set maybe more for DX, but nevertheless, hope it's not too bad. 73s, very Merry Christmas to you. I think we're going to just set this up a little bit. There you go. All right, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Whiskey 8, Whiskey Golf Tango.
Whiskey 8, Whiskey Golf Tango. Thank you very much. Well, hold on a second here. What happened? Oh, this this computer is doing all kinds of funny. Stand by. Whiskey 8, Whiskey Golf Tango. Whiskey 8, Whiskey Golf Tango. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Oh, very fine. 5-9 plus here. Nice signal into Ohio. Handles Tom Tango. Oscar Mike. Copy.
Oh, I could copy loud and clear, about 10 or 15 over, Tom. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, when propagation is in your favor, you don't need much. I'm barely going at 70 watts, but maybe a little bit more with the flex, with effective radiated power with the processor going. Thanks so much. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 golden rings.
November 7, Hotel
November 7 again?
November 7, Hotel Delta Delta.
Thank you so much. November 7, Hotel Delta Delta. Good afternoon from Peter, Long Island, New York. The home call is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, Whiskey 2 Japan Victoria. That's the home call. And this is Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5th annual, 12 Days of Christmas. Good signal, sir. Good signal.
Yes, I'll check 5-9 over here in northern Idaho today. See what's up.
Oh, that's good. So far, you get the prize, Northern Idaho. Other than Bosnia, furthest in the United States. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All the health that you can get. Please do that. And thank you so much for making contact and keeping us company here. We're also on Twitch TV. If you want to monitor some of the activity going here, go to my call sign, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. Go in the chat box. Ask any questions. If you're having a problem getting to me, please list it in the chat box, and I'll find a way to make contact with you. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ.
Japan 5, Alpha Zulu Victor.
Alpha, is that Kilo Japan 5 Alpha Zulu Victor?
Roger.
Thank you, sir. Peter in New York. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Peter. My name is Lee. Lima Echo, located in north central Mississippi, and you're 5-9.
Good, Lee. I don't think I have your call right. Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Zulu Victor?
No, Kilo Japan 5, Alpha Zulu Victor.
That's better. A lot better. Now I got it right. Kilo Japan 5 Alpha Zulu Victor. Thank you so very much. You know, I don't want to make a mistake for the Elvis Presley state. From where? Tupelo? Is that correct? Is that his birthplace in Tupelo, Mississippi?
Roger. Located about 45 miles from where I am right now.
Oh, man, lucky you. Never visited, but that's fantastic. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to speak with somebody from the Elvis Presley state. Thank you so very much, and best of 73s. Happy and Merry Christmas to you, and always have a song in your heart. That is for sure. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
November 5, Foxtrot Tango Yankee.
Hey, that's a great signal. November 5, Foxtrot Tango Yankee. Wonderful signal, sir, and very, very, very good audio. And I think we're flexers. Are we flexers? I've got the 6400M, but you sound good as good can be with a flex. Go ahead.
Roger. I'm running a 6400, running a KPA 500 amplifier on a hex beam. Pointed at you, so thank you for the flowers, but it's a combination of stuff, but love my flex.
Let me tell you, the flex, it is marvelous. And there are people that complain, oh, they're not doing this update or that update, but there's a CW update coming soon. They're alpha testing now, and hopefully we'll lose some of that latency. Yep, I do love it. Yeah, the only question I have is this SPE amplifier. It is a little bit balky. You know, the SWR gets a little bit over 2.5. It starts to shut down. So it's not an amplifier that I think I'm going to live with forever. And I think you've got the, am I right, Noel, the KPA 1500?
No, this is KPA 500.
Well, that's plenty enough. Are you really happy with it?
I love it, and haven't needed anything else. I get great reports, just like you gave me, and talking all over the world, Africa, Reunion Island, getting great reports from all these places, 10,000 miles and better.
That's right. Yep, you're right. At 500 watts with your beam, it's doing fine. Well, thank you very much for chatting a little bit with me. Hope you guys don't mind. Part of what we're doing is kind of doing a little ARRL. Well, I should say really, it's more or less my W2 JV. A little talk about amateur radio. There are people on Twitch TV that don't know what the heck we're talking about, and hopefully we can generate some interest from people that are non-hams. Thank you so much, Noel. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and KPA may be the next one for me. 73, sir. Whiskey 2 Romeo listening.
73.
73 to you. November station? Thank you, sir. November 6, Echo Mike Papa, 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Oh, boy. I'm just not hearing you there. You faded out on me. Can we try this again? November 6, Echo Mike Papa.
My pleasure. November 6, Echo Mike Papa. It's Whiskey 2 Romeo. How's the copy?
Yeah, we'll try again later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm going to put you in the log because you're clear to me, so you're in the log from California. No problem at all. You're in the log. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo 75, Delta Whiskey Sierra.
The Sierra station standby. The Kilo station? Station with Kilo in the call? Okay, the Sierra station?
Kilo Germany 5, Delta Whiskey Sierra.
Okay, Kilo Golf 5, Delta Whiskey Sierra. I may have mashed up some calls. I know there's another call back there. We'll get it. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Roger. You're about a 5-9 Central Texas. Appreciate what you're doing out there.
My pleasure. What's your first name?
First name's Elvin. Echo Lima Victor India November. I don't go by Lucius.
I like both, but Elvin, that's great. Thank you, Elvin. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the best of the holidays. QRZ. Kilo Oscar 6, Hotel Sierra. Hotel Sierra, thank you. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York. Kilo Oscar 6, let me get that right. Kilo Oscar 6, Hotel Sierra. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Yes, Phil, that is correct. Name here is Jerry. And you're 5 and 5, 55, a little bit of painting, but you're in there good, and I'm in Northern California, the far north, over.
Roger, thank you. Thank you for the signal report from far northern California. Appreciate that. 73's happy and healthy holidays from Long Island, New York, and all the folks that are on the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. We have about 25 operators. Hi, N3PKJ. He's just saying hello to me on the chat line. Hi there, and good to hear you. Thanks for stopping in, and we appreciate that. Have a good day. Merry Christmas, N3PKJ. Hello there. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango uniform.
Nice signal. Kilo Echo 8, Tango uniform. 10 over 9 plus. Name is Peter, Long Island, New York.
Roger that, Peter. Merry Christmas to you. You're 10 over plus here as well. Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for doing it.
My pleasure. Thank you for saying that, and thanks so very much from Cincinnati, Ohio. I appreciate that. Have a Merry Christmas and the happiest and healthiest of New Years. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Station ending in Mike?
Kilo Bravo Niner, Yankee Mike.
Yes, Kilo Bravo Niner, Yankee Mike. Thank you. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
You're 5-9 in Indianapolis, Indiana. 7-3, and have a Merry Christmas and peaceful New Year. Over.
That's all we can ask for. A peaceful New Year. Happy New Year, healthy New Year to you from the Speed State, Indianapolis, Indiana. Thank you so very, very much. 73's. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Charlie 9, Lima Fox Delta.
The Fox Delta again?
Kilo Charlie 9, Lima Fox Delta.
Lima Fox Delta. Thank you. Nice signal. Kilo Charlie 9, Lima Fox Delta. 5 and 9 plus. Great signal. Thank you very, very much. And happy and healthy New Year.
Roger that, 5-9. You're 5-9 plus here in Wisconsin as well. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for the 5-9 in Wisconsin. Great signal. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The November station first. Juliet, go ahead.
November Tango 4, Juliet, over.
Thank you very much. November Tango 4, Juliet. I have you in the log. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Thank you very much. You are 5'9" in Tennessee. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. 73 NT4J.
Thank you very much, NT4J. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And every time I say it, I get chills up the side of my back. I think about my Christmas at 4 years old, getting my Donald Duck bike. And every time I hear Merry Christmas, it brings back those wonderful memories. Anyway, 73s to you, sir, and have a merry and happy. Whiskey 2 Romeo. My home call, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. Long Island, New York. Northport is the location. And my home call is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. What else would you like to know? Blood type? Blood pressure? Nah, you don't want to know that now. Anyway, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Let's see. Before the Romeo station, Sierra India.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Sierra India, Greg, Southeast Michigan. You're 5'9".
Kilo Echo, let me see, Kilo Echo 8. Give me the rest of your call.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Sierra India.
Good. Right, I got that. I was confused. Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Sierra India. Echo, rather. It's India, not Echo. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's right. Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Sierra India. Thank you so very much. 5 and 9, and thanks for your patience. I appreciate that.
Not a problem. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Is there a Romeo?
November 4 Alpha Echo Romeo.
Right. The Kilo station standby. Kilo station standby. The November 4 Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
November 4 Alpha Echo Romeo.
Okay, thank you. November 4 Alpha Echo Romeo. Gotcha now. 5 and 9. You're in Tennessee if I have the log right.
Roger, in Tennessee. It's 5'9" plus Tennessee. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Happy and healthy New Year. Let's see. The Kilo station.
Kilo Charlie 1, Romeo Victor Yankee.
Thank you. Kilo Charlie 1, Romeo Victor Yankee. Thank you. Peter in Long Island, New York.
Roger, you're 5'9", Timothy in Tennessee.
Thank you very much for the Waltrip State, 5 and 9. Merry Christmas and happy and healthy holidays. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Let's see, November Alpha 8, Charlie Bravo. Have a nice pile up. We'd like to work everybody here, so we will do that. November Alpha 8, Charlie Bravo, 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Roger, you're 5'9" plus 10 into Southern Ohio there. 7-3, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from New York to Southern Ohio. Thank you so very much. QRZ. Is that November 9 Victor Alpha? November 9 station.
November 9, Bravo Victor Alpha.
November 9 Bravo Victor Alpha. Thank you. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Roger, you're 5 and 9. You're also 5 and 9 in Illinois. QSL?
QSL. Merry Christmas and thanks for the 5 and 9. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Sierra X-Ray. Thank you. Whiskey 8, Charlie Sierra X-Ray. Thank you. 5 and 9 as well. Is that correct to call Whiskey 8, Charlie Sierra X-Ray?
QSL.
Thank you. Nice signal. Merry Christmas. QRZ. The Whiskey Alpha. Whiskey Quebec 5 Radio. Thank you. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York. Whiskey Quebec 5 Radio.
Whiskey Quebec 5 Radio, 5'9" Oklahoma.
5-9, Long Island, New York. 7-3s and Merry Christmas. QRZ. Kilo Delta Zero Echo Echo. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Thank you. 5'9", Southern Indiana. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Southern Island to New York. Thank you. QRZ. The Whiskey Alpha.
Whiskey Alpha 9, Quebec Echo X-Ray.
Whiskey Alpha 9, Quebec Echo X-Ray. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Hey, I appreciate you coming back to me. You are 5'9", Illinois. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. My pleasure. Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Whiskey Alpha November. Kilo 9, Whiskey Alpha November. Thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York. Kilo 9 Whiskey Alpha November.
Kilo 9, Whiskey Alpha November. You're 5'9", Northern Illinois.
Thank you for Northern Illinois. QRZ Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo 5, Victor
Alpha Golf 9, Golf.
Kilo 9, is that Kilo 9 Victor Alpha?
India, over.
Well, Kilo 5 Victor Alpha first. Kilo 5 Victor Alpha.
Victor.
Give me the full call, Victor Victor.
Kilo 5, Victor.
Okay, heard a couple at once. Thanks. Kilo 5 Victor Victor, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
5'9", Louisiana. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Louisiana. Thank you so much. QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Whiskey November, India, over.
Roger, thank you. Whiskey Alpha 5, Whiskey November, India, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
And you are 5'9" into Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Dallas, Texas. Merry Christmas. Whiskey 2 Romeo. The November Quebec, please. November Quebec.
Kilo 2, November, Quebec. You are 5'9" and East.
Thank you, Kilo 2, November, Quebec. You're also 5'9", Long Island, in New York. Thank you so very much. Is this Art in East Northport?
Roger.
Art, hi. Welcome aboard, Art. Thanks a lot for making contact with us. And I hope you can make Ham Radio University January 6th. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Station with Alpha in the call.
Alpha 4, Golf Charlie.
Thank you. Alpha 4 Golf Charlie. Good afternoon. Merry Christmas. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
Roger. Merry Christmas. 5'9", Tango November.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is there a November 5 Charlie India?
Roger. India. 5'9", Lima Alpha, Louisiana. Over.
Thank you for 5'9", Louisiana. All right, 5'9", Long Island, New York. QRZ.
November Delta 4, Quebec.
November Delta 4, Quebec. Thank you. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
0, India.
November Delta 4, Quebec.
Yeah, okay, thank you. November Delta 4, Quebec. You're 5'9", Alabama. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you from Alabama. I appreciate that. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. There's a station with golf in the call?
Alpha Golf 9, Golf.
Yeah, I got that. Alpha Golf 9, Alpha 9, Alpha Golf 9, Golf. Do I have that right?
QSL, you are 5'9" into Indiana.
Thank you, Gary. 5'9", also Long Island, New York. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. A station beginning with kilowatt? I know I'm going to look for trouble here. I think it's a YL with a kilowatt in the call.
Kilowatt 9, Whiskey Oscar Charlie.
There you go. Kilowatt 9, Whiskey Oscar Charlie, K9WOC. Great call. Thank you so much. Good signal, 5 and 9. Merry Christmas to you and a very happy New Year.
5'9", also in Wisconsin, Whiskey India, 73s, and Merry Christmas and thank you.
Thank you very much. 73s. Merry Christmas. The station with Indy in the call?
Kilowatt Victor 0, India.
November.
Kilowatt Victor 0 India, KV 0 India. Thank you. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
QSL 59, Nebraska. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Nebraska. Thank you so much. QRZ. The Kilo 5 station?
November, Quebec.
Is that Kilo 5 November, Quebec?
K5, November, Quebec. Beautiful 5'9" signal in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Wonderful place, New Orleans, Louisiana. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year from Long Island, New York. QRZ? QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Whiskey 0, Papa Mike Oscar.
Papa Mike Oscar. Thank you. Whiskey 0, Papa Mike Oscar. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
QSL, you're 5'9" into southern Minnesota. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for Southern Minnesota. Long Island, New York says a Merry Christmas to you. Whiskey 2, Romeo. Is that Whiskey 4, Papa Foxtrot?
Roger. Whiskey 4, Papa Foxtrot. Good solid 5'9" in the Louisville, Kentucky.
Thank you so much. 5'9", Long Island, New York. Thank you very much. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 Golden Rings, 5th Annual 12 Days of Christmas. Thank you very much, folks. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Charlie Lima.
Foxtrot Charlie Lima.
5 Kilo Zero, Foxtrot Charlie Lima. You're 5'9" in Kansas, Kilo Sierra. The name is Conrad, over.
Thank you, Conrad. Kilo Zero Foxtrot Charlie Lima. Conrad, thank you so much. 5'9", Long Island, New York. QRZ. Is there a Charlie Zulu?
Zero Delta Zero Delta Charlie Zero, Mike in Minnesota.
Thank you, Kilo Delta Zero Delta Charlie Zulu. Thank you so much. 5'9", Long Island, New York. Thank you for the 5'9" in Minnesota. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Is there a Kilo Echo 4? Tango station? Yeah, Kilo Echo 4 from Orlando, Florida. Again, with your call?
Yes, Kilo Echo 4 Golf Whiskey Tango, Roger.
Oh, roger that. Kilo Echo 4 Golf Whiskey Tango. Thank you. 5'9", Long Island, New York. 7 threes and a very Merry Christmas. Let's see what I got wrong here. Kilo Echo 4 Golf Whiskey Tango. What didn't I like here? Stand by 1 second. Let's see. Kilo Echo 4. Is that, let me get it correct. Kilo Echo 4 Golf Whiskey Tango?
That is correct.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much. And you're in the log. Thanks, folks. Whiskey 2 Romeo. X-Ray Oscar Mike. Kilo 5 X-Ray Oscar Mike. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
You're 5'9" in Texas, 5'9" Texas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for the 5'9" in Texas. Whiskey 2 Romeo. There's a Delta station. Echo Quebec again.
Kilowatt Delta 8, Echo Quebec, Colorado, 5959.
Thank you. Kilo Delta 8 Echo Quebec. Thank you. The 5'9" in Colorado. Also 5'9" in Long Island, New York. QRZ Whiskey 2 Romeo. The station with Zulu.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, November.
The Kilo Delta 9.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, November.
Once again, a little interference. Just a Kilo Delta 9 again.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, November. Sugar Zulu, November, over.
Okay, yeah, I got 2 Kilo Delta 9. So the one I want right now is the one that ends in November. Go ahead.
Kilo Delta 9, Sugar Zulu, November. Sugar Zulu, November, over.
Thank you. Kilo Delta 9, Sugar Zulu November. Thank you. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
Roger, thank you. 5'9", Northern Wisconsin. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and a very Happy New Year. Now, the other Kilo Delta 9?
Kilo Delta 9, Juliet Fox Hotel.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little confusing at times. Kilo Delta 9, thanks for your patience. I appreciate that. Kilo Delta 9, Juliet Fox Hotel, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
5'9" plus Chicago.
Thank you so much. And thanks for your patience there. We had the battle of the Kilo Delta 9s. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Who are we? Well, we're the 5 golden rings. And you know what? If you had to go out today and buy 5 golden rings, it would cost you $2,500, $2,500. And if you had to buy everything, what would it cost? If you had to buy the whole lot, over $230,000. So this is a pretty good deal here. Pretty good deal. No cost, and you get a certificate for free. Anyway, there you go. My home call, by the way, is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo, located in Long Island, New York. And what else do I have to say? Nothing else except Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. Delta Juliet Golf, I think. Kilo Quebec 4, Delta Juliet Golf. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
USL, you're 5'9", it's Birmingham, Alabama.
Thank you for Birmingham, Alabama, and a very Merry Christmas to you. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Is there a Kilo 4?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Kilo 4, Mike and Juliet Fox. Please copy 5'9", Tennessee.
Thank you for the 5'9" in Tennessee. Kilo 4, Mike, Juliet Fox, and a very Merry Christmas. The other Kilo 4?
Kilo Oscar 4, Quebec, Mike.
Kilo Oscar 4, Quebec, Mike. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and you're a 5 and 9.
Yes, sir. You're 5'9" in Central Florida. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. QRZ.
Foxtrot.
The Papa India Foxtrot, go ahead.
Kilo Charlie 9, Papa, India, Foxtrot.
Kilo Charlie 9, Papa India Foxtrot, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
Thank you for 5'9", Long Island, New York. You are 5'9" into southern Wisconsin, Whiskey, India.
Thank you for Southern Wisconsin. I appreciate that. Stand by, stations. One quick moment. Stand by. Stand by. Hi, Mike. Hello, Mike. I'm on the air right now. 14-259-800. The fifth annual 12 Days of Christmas. So I'll talk to you in a few minutes, okay? Okay, thank you, Mikey. Bye-bye. QRZ, that was my good friend Mike, N2YBB, former Hudson Division Director. I had to say a quick hello to him after all. Let's go back here. Let's get this right. KC9, Papa India Foxtrot, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
Thank you for 5'9", Long Island, New York. You are 5'9" into southern Wisconsin, Whiskey, India.
Thank you for Whiskey India. Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5th annual, well, hope it'll be 12 soon. 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Station ending in Tango.
Whiskey Bravo 4 Zulu Uniform Tango.
Zulu Uniform Tango. Thank you so much. Whiskey Bravo 4 Zulu Uniform Tango. Thank you, sir. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
5'9", Indiana.
Thanks for the 5'9", Indiana. Merry Christmas. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo India 4, Yankee Zulu Oscar.
Yankee Zulu Oscar. Kilo India 4, Yankee Zulu Oscar. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
Copy the 5'9". You're also 5'9" into Alabama. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for Alabama. Appreciate that. 73's Merry Christmas. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. Pop Alpha, Quebec. Zulu Station, stand by a second. Is that Kilo Echo 4, Papa Alpha, Quebec, 5'9", Long Island, New York. Kilo Echo 4, Papa Alpha, Quebec. Kilo Echo 4. Is there a Kilo Echo 4?
Kilo Echo 0, Bravo Alpha, Quebec.
Oh, Kilo Echo. I heard two things. One, 0. Bravo. Is that Bravo Alpha, Quebec?
Roger.
Okay, and are you in Minnesota?
Hi, sure am, and you are 5'9" plus in Minnesota, northeast Minnesota.
Oh, thank you very much in northeast Minnesota. Thank you. I believe there's a Zulu station.
Kilo Zulu 8 Zulu.
Thank you. Kilo Zulu 8 Zulu. Thank you. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
You're 5'9" into Michigan. Kilo Zulu 8 Zulu. Merry Christmas. God bless you.
God bless you too. Many blessings and a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Delta 9, Mike Kilo Romeo.
Mike Kilo Romeo. Thank you. Kilo Delta 9, Mike Kilo Delta 9, Mike Kilo Romeo. Why did they put an 8 in there? I know it's a 9. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I think you're Scott in South Carolina?
Roger. And you're 5'9" into South Carolina this afternoon.
Thank you, Scott, very, very much. I appreciate that. QRZ. The YL with the November station. Go ahead. I got you. November Uniform 3 Yankee. 5 and 7, Stacy, from Long Island, New York. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for the wonderful state of Tennessee. God bless and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Alpha 5, November Tango.
Alpha 5, November Tango, 5'9" plus, Long Island, New York.
Thank you. You're also 5'9" in Florida.
Thank you very much, Richard. Is that your stacks that I'm seeing in your picture?
It was. Unfortunately, I left it behind in Texas.
Oh, you don't want to leave something like that behind. But you know what? You got a very good signal. Thank you. 73's. Very Merry Christmas. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. There's a YL with November in the call.
November 9, Mike Tango, Germany.
November 9, Mike Tango, Germany. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
5'9", Georgia.
Thank you for the 5'9", Georgia. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, this is Whiskey 2 Romeo. 5th annual, 12 Days of Christmas. Big QRZ.
November
Station starting in November.
Papa India.
Papa India, go ahead.
Yeah, Kilo Fox 4, Papa India.
Thank you very much. Kilo Fox 4, Papa India, 59 Long Island, New York.
Yeah, good. Now, what's the different call sign yesterday?
My call sign at home is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, and this is Whiskey 2 Romeo. QSL?
Yeah, I was trying to talk to you yesterday under a different call sign. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, have a great day. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. Whiskey 2 Romeo. X-ray Bravo.
Victor Echo 3, X-ray Bravo. Delta Mike X-ray.
The Delta Mike X-ray, stand by 1 second. Victor Echo 3, X-ray Bravo, 59 Long Island, New York.
USL 59 plus Ontario, Oscar November. Thanks for the ring and happy holidays.
My pleasure. 5 golden rings. Is that a sweep by any chance? Okay. Delta Mike X-ray.
DMX 59 into Cincinnati, Ohio area.
Thank you very much. K8DMX. First name is Lewis.
Roger.
Thank you, Lewis. 73's Merry Christmas to you from Long Island, New York. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
November 8, India
November 8, please.
November 8, India Paul in Richwood, Ohio.
Thank you very much, Paul, for Richwood, Ohio. November 8, India Golf. 73's Merry Christmas from Long Island, New York. Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Kilo 8. Is there a Kilo 8 station?
Kilo 8 Sierra Alpha Sierra.
All right, thank you. Kilo 8 Sierra Alpha Sierra. Thank you. 59 Long Island, New York.
Roger, 59 Cleveland, Ohio. I just love when they're off frequency. They sound like an elf.
Yeah, one of the and there's a lot of elf movies on today. Well, exactly. Not too many elves here today on the air. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. From Whiskey 2 Romeo. Let's see, what are we doing here? Well, this is the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas for those that are not knowledgeable about it, and for those that are on Twitch TV. That's what we're doing here, and we're making contact with stations all over the place, and it's a pleasure. Isn't it nice? Some of these operators, all these operators are just terrific people, and they're just great amateur radio operators. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. The whiskey with the Germany in the call?
Whiskey X-ray 6 Germany.
Nice call. Whiskey X-ray 6 Germany. Thank you. 59 Long Island, New York.
Also 59 Northern California. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from New York to Northern California. Thank you so much. My nephew works for JPL. Of course, you know where that is in Pasadena, and I miss him every day. He's just a wonderful guy. I'm going to call him a kid, but at 50 years old now, he's kind of not a kid. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo 1 Sugar Papa Delta.
Sugar Papa Delta. Thank you very much. Kilo 1 Sugar Papa Delta, 59 Long Island, New York.
No, thank you for the 59 Rhode Island. 59 Tennessee.
Thank you for Tennessee. Appreciate that. And Whiskey 2 Romeo is the call here. My home call, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. And my name is Peter. A little sip of tea. Papa Echo Tango Echo Romeo. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Kilo Quebec Kilo.
Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Quebec Kilo.
You know, that's an easy call to not get right. Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Quebec Kilo, 59 Long Island, New York.
Roger that. You're 59 in Central Kentucky. Thanks, from the 73.
Thank you for Central Kentucky. Best of 73s to you. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
K0 BQB.
I think there's a Kilo India station. Go ahead. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Zulu Alpha. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. 59 Long Island, New York.
59 out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Thank you very much for the 59 all the way out there in Albuquerque, beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thank you so much. Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Kilo Golf Station.
Kilo Golf 9, Juliet Foxtrot.
Kilo Golf 9, Juliet Foxtrot. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Good afternoon from Long Island, New York. Peter is the handle. Go ahead.
Okay, Pete. Name here is Martin. You're 59 here in Southwest Illinois. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Martin. Thank you so much for that from Illinois. Thank you. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
K0 BQB.
K0, I think it's BQB. Do I have that right?
Roger that. You're 59 in Kansas. It's Kilo 0 Bravo Quebec Bravo. QSL.
Roger, do you like to barbecue?
Almost. BQB.
All righty, almost is right. K0BQB, thank you. 5-9, Gary, Long Island, New York. Thank you for the 5-9 from Kansas. I appreciate that. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Kilo Echo 8 Charlie. Thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
You're 5-9 plus in Michigan.
Thank you, Ken, for 5-9 plus in Michigan. Appreciate that. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Alpha 8 Romeo Romeo.
The Alpha with the Romeo.
7 Alpha 8 Romeo Romeo. You are 5-9 in the Delaware, Ohio.
Okay, yeah, I kind of didn't hear the call that well. Again, would you give me the call from Ohio? Go ahead, Alpha.
Whiskey Alpha 8 Romeo Romeo.
Thank you very much. Whiskey Alpha 8 Romeo Romeo. Yeah, sorry about that, some interference. Whiskey Alpha 8 Romeo Romeo. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
5-9 into Delaware, Ohio, 73.
All righty, Delaware, Ohio. Thank you. Merry Christmas. QRZ. The Whiskey Bravo 4, I believe. Whiskey Bravo 4 Kilo Uniform 5-9, Long Island, New York. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. 73s. QRZ Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey. Go ahead. Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey Fox Whiskey. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Thank you very much, sir. Merry Christmas to you. You're 5-9 in Central New York.
Right, that's pretty good today. Not bad. Green, New York, thank you so much. 73s, and have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Delta Zero, Mike Kilo Echo.
The Kilo Delta 0, Mike, go ahead.
That's Kilo Delta Zero, Mike Kilo Echo. You're 5-9 in North Missouri.
Thank you for the 5-9, Carl, from North Missouri. Kilo Delta 0, Mike Kilo Echo. Thank you. 5-9 also, Long Island, New York. Merry Christmas. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Station ending in Tango. Let me get that. Is that Whiskey Alpha 9, Whiskey Alpha Tango? Victor Yankee Tango. Thank you for the correction. Whiskey Alpha 9, Victor Yankee Tango. Thank you so much. 5-7, Long Island, New York. QSL 5-9 plus in Northern Illinois. Thank you very much. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. Whiskey 2 Romeo. The November 9?
November 9, Romeo, Juliet, Mexico, Rowan in Illinois, 5-9.
Roland, thank you very much for the 5-9. 5-9 also, Long Island, New York. Thank you so much, and very, very Merry Christmas. QRZ? QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Thank you very much. Kilo Papa 4 Papa Kilo 5-7, Long Island, New York. Thank you very much, Greg, from Puerto Rico. Merry Christmas to you and a very healthy, happy New Year. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo 4, Mike, Oscar Echo.
The Kilo 4 Mike, go ahead.
Kilo 4, Mike, Oscar Echo. Mike, Oscar Echo.
Thank you, Mike. Kilo 4 Mike, Oscar Echo. Are you in Tennessee?
Roger, Roger.
Great. Thank you very, very much. And your first name is Mike?
No, this is Tom, Tango Oscar Mike, and I'm in Piney Flat, Tennessee, and you're 10 over S9 there, over.
Thank you, Tom. Thanks very, very much. I got all that now. Kilo 4 Mike, Oscar Echo. Yeah, you're 5-9 plus here. Nice audio as well. Long Island, New York. Let me have a little sip of tea. All right, 73s, Mike, Tom, and a very, very Merry Christmas to you. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
9 X-ray.
9 X-ray again?
Whiskey X-ray, 9 X-ray. You're 59 in Indiana.
Thank you. Whiskey X-ray. Let me get that right. I got the Z there. Whiskey X-ray, 9 X-ray. Thank you. Is that Lon in Indiana? 5-9 plus.
Thank you very much. Have fun. You're 59 in Indiana. Thanks.
Lon, thank you for 59 in Indiana, and a very Merry Christmas to you. Very Merry Christmas. Thank you so very, very much. Yeah, I'm looking at my pictures. Okay, if anybody wants to go on Twitch TV, why don't you do that for me? somebody out there, go on Twitch TV, and you could say Twitch, and I'll take you right away. Let me know how the decorations look to you. So anybody at all that wants to go on Twitch TV with my call sign, once you're there and once you see the decoration, just say Twitch, no call, and I'll pick you up. Now, hopefully, we're not going to have 40 of you guys and girls. Thank you. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. The Mobile station, I think it's Mike Tango. Whiskey Bravo 5, let me see, let me make sure now. Whiskey Bravo 5, is that India Mike Tango? Yeah, you got a good signal, 5.9 plus, and David, I think, is your call, and you're in Oklahoma? Well, that's a good signal to have. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm not doing much to get that 40, but thank you for that. And a Merry Christmas to you. Very, very Merry Christmas. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Bravo Delta Papa, go ahead. Let's see now. I don't think I have the call right. November 3. I have Bravo Delta Papa. I know that's not right. Give it to me again, please. That's right. November 2, Bravo Delta Papa. Thank you so much. That's John in New Jersey. Roger that? Bill. So I have November 2, Bravo Delta Papa. Okay, thank you. November 2, Bravo Delta Papa. Thank you so much, Bill, for repeating that. I appreciate that. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. My home call is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, Whiskey 2 Japan Victoria, and I'm located in Long Island, New York. My home call is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, Whiskey 2 Japan Victoria, and I am looking for anybody anywhere. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Bravo 4, Romeo Lima Zulu.
Kilo Bravo 4. Stand by 1 second. Kilo Bravo 4. Romeo, go. Give me your call again.
Kilo Bravo 4, Romeo Lima Zulu, over.
Thank you very much. Kilo Bravo 4, Romeo Lima Zulu. I was adjusting my audio and I forgot I had to go back to the log to get your call in. Kilo Bravo 4, Romeo Lima Zulu. Thank you. We're not perfect. We're just amateurs here, you know. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
QSL on the 5 and 9. You're 5 and 9 plus in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Ah, beautiful place. Spent many Februarys there with my family. QRZ, thank you so much. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. November 1, Foxtrot, Juliet. Hope I have that right. 5-9, Long Island, New York. Let me make sure I got that right. November 1, Foxtrot, Juliet. I have you in Vermont, but you're in Florida. Is that correct?
Yep, I'm down here escaping some cold weather, over.
Lucky you. Lucky you. Okay. 73s. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Alpha Delta 9, Bravo Kilo.
Big signal. Thank you. Alpha Delta 9, Bravo Kilo. Nice signal and great audio. Very nice report I'm going to give you. Let's see now. 5-9 plus, 15 over 9. The name is Peter.
I'll always take those flowers there, Peter. You are 5-9, great signal too. I guess Merry Christmas. Thank you, 73.
That's all we got to hear. Merry Christmas to you as well, Dave. Thank you so much. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Kilo Whiskey Mobile, go ahead.
Whiskey 1, Oscar, Kilo, Whiskey Mobile, W1, OKW Mobile, South Carolina, guys.
Thank you. Whiskey 1, Alpha, Oscar, Kilo Whiskey Mobile. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. And you're 5 and 7. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo November 4, Papa Sugar Sugar.
Papa Sugar. Kilo November 4, Papa Sugar. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
5-9, North Carolina. Thank you for the contact.
My pleasure for South Carolina. Merry Christmas. QRZ. Kilo Bravo 5, Alpha X-Ray Zulu. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York. Okay, I didn't get the call right. Thank you. Give me your call again, please. Give me your call again. Right, got it now. Kilo Germany 5 Alpha X-Ray Zulu. And that's Albert in Texas. QSL? Yes, Merry Christmas to you. Very Merry Christmas, Al. Thank you so much for the contact and for the correction on the call. I appreciate that. Anyway, 73s to you. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilowatt 7, Mike Sugar.
Yeah, big signal. Kilowatt 7, Mike Sugar. Must be a contest station. What do you think about that? It's about 15 over 9, maybe. The name is Peter. Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo.
Yeah, real good, Peter. Handle here is Mike India Kilo Echo. And it's Kilowatt 7 Mike Sugar, as you probably already presume. And we're located here in the central part of Montana. Heart of Montana, right up against the Continental Divide. Back to W2R, K7MS.
Oh, you've got you wonderful signal for sure. Wonderful. Is that a corgi that you have there?
No. No, it's a Jack Russell miniature Australian Shepherd.
Oh, beautiful dog. Beautiful, beautiful dog, really. And how old is your dog now?
Well, she's made the leap to the other side, so she's no longer with us.
Well, we say, the memories are wonderful. God bless her as she crossed the bridge. Well, thank you so much for the contact, and you got a great signal, and thank you for making contact with us for the Whiskey 2 Romeo, the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas, and a very safe New Year.
Yeah, same to you and your family. Have a safe and very prosperous New Year. After 73s, K7 Mike Sugar.
That's right, K7 Mike Sugar. Thank you so much. You do as well. Thank you, a pleasure. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Lima X-Ray, Japan.
Lima X-Ray, Japan. Thank you. Whiskey Bravo 5, Lima X-Ray, Japan. 15 over 9, and great audio as well. Go ahead.
PSL, thanks a lot. You're 20 over 9 into Northwest Indiana. Name is Greg, Golf, Romeo Echo Golf.
Thank you, Greg, very much. You still own that, what looks like a 64 Mustang?
I still got it. It's a 65 Mustang convertible, 4-speed on the floor.
It looks fantastic. Looks great. Enjoy it for a long time. Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Merry, Merry Christmas. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
November 9, 5, Juliet.
November 9 station, go ahead.
November 9, Tango Charlie.
Thank you, November 9 Tango Charlie. 5-9 Long Island, New York.
Oh, thank you. You're 5-9 into Whiskey India. Thanks for being there.
My pleasure. Thank you for Whiskey India. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you from Long Island, New York. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Whiskey Fox 5, Juliet.
What station with Juliet? The whiskey, go ahead.
Whiskey Fox 5, Juliet.
Whiskey Fox 5, Juliet. Thank you. 5-9 Long Island, New York.
Thank you, sir. 5-9 Tango X-Ray.
Thank you for Tango X-Ray. Appreciate that. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. Whiskey 2 Romeo. America, there's a station, America United Victor.
Alpha Hotel 2, Alpha Victor.
There's two Victors. Let me see. The station with the Japan and a Victor in the call?
Kilo Alpha 3, Juliet, India, Juliet.
Yeah, Kilo Alpha 3, Juliet, India, Juliet. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
You are 5-9, Gainesville, Georgia, Golf Alpha, over.
Thank you for Golf Alpha. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas from Long Island, New York. QRZ?
Whiskey 4, Delta Echo Foxtrot.
Whiskey 4, Delta X-Ray Foxtrot. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
That's Whiskey 4, Delta Echo Foxtrot, and you're 5-9 in North Carolina.
Roger, corrected that. Whiskey 4, Delta X-Ray, Delta Echo Foxtrot. Don, right in North Carolina?
That's correct, QSL. Thank you very much, and have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you, and thank you so much. QRZ?
Whiskey November 4,
Alpha Hotel 2, America's Victory.
The Alpha Hotel 2, stand by, please, for a moment. Whiskey November 4?
Whiskey November 4, Alpha.
We are on the air here, folks. We are on the air. This frequency is occupied. You probably don't hear me. Go once again, the Whiskey November 4.
Alpha Tango.
Thank you very much. Whiskey November 4 Alpha Tango. Appreciate that. It's Peter, Long Island, New York. Go ahead.
Quebec 4, November Echo Radio.
Frequency is in use.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. The Alpha Hotel 2.
Alpha Hotel 2, Alpha Victor.
Alpha Hotel 2 Alpha Victor. Yep. Thank you so very much. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
Okay, you're about 5 and 7, Florida, Foxtrot Lima, over.
Roger, thank you very much. Got that in Florida and got a nice signal, nice audio as well. And thanks for your patience for hanging on in there for a moment or two. QRZ, stand by 1 second. I have a little tea here. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
November 1, Romeo Bravo Delta.
Romeo Bravo Delta. November 1, Romeo Bravo Delta. Thank you, sir. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York. November 1, Romeo Bravo Delta. Roger, 5 and 9, Long Island, New York.
November Echo Radio, the frequency is in use.
Roger, thank you very, very much. November 1, Romeo Bravo Delta. Thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York, 7-3s. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Kilo India 4 station? Thank you. Kilo India 4 Alpha Hotel. Thank you. 5 and 9, Long Island, New York. Roger. I got the Delta Echo standby. Kilo India 4 Delta Hotel, 5-9.
Yes, sir. You're 5-9 North Carolina.
Thank you. 5-9 North Carolina. The other Delta station?
Roger, good afternoon. It's Kilo India 0 Delta Echo. 5-9 in Texas, over.
November Echo Radio.
November Echo Radio. We'll get you in a minute. We'll get you in a minute. Stand by. Yes, Kilo 4, Kilo 1, Kilo India 0 Delta Echo. Do I have that right?
QSL, Kilo India 0 Delta Echo, 5-9 Texas.
Thank you. 5-9 Long Island, New York. The station November Echo Romeo. Station ending in November Echo Romeo. November Echo Romeo. Again, station November Echo Romeo. You there? Okay, he was calling CQ. I wanted to just give him maybe a certificate for the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Well, maybe he'll come back. If you're there, November Echo Romeo, just call in and we'll get you. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo 3 Alpha Radio Charlie.
Roger, Kilo 3 Alpha Radio Charlie, 5-9 plus, very nice signal into Long Island, New York.
QSL 5-9 Tennessee, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you from Tennessee, New York to Tennessee. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Is that Whiskey 4 November? A Whiskey station? There you go, Whiskey 4 Lima. Thank you. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
5 and 9, November Charlie. Thanks a lot.
Thank you a lot, too, for reaching us. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. QRZ. Whiskey 1, Sierra Echo Bravo. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York. Thank you for the 5-8 in Florida. Very Merry Christmas to you. QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 9, Zulu Sierra Papa.
Zulu Sierra Papa. Thank you. Kilo Charlie 9, Zulu Sierra Papa. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
5-9 Indiana, Indian November. Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you from the Speed State, Indianapolis, Indiana. Thank you so very much. QRZ, Merry Christmas. This is Whiskey 2 Romeo. Station with Oscar in the call?
Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Delta Oscar.
Kilo Oscar 4. Kilo Oscar 4. Give me a call again, please.
Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Delta Oscar.
I heard too many Oscars in the call. I've got a cat named Oscar, so I got confused there. Kilo Oscar 4 Delta. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Delta Oscar. There you go. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
You also 5-9
59082 Miami, Florida. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Jose. Thank you so very much. QRZ, Kilo, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Alpha X-ray Golf.
The Alpha X-Ray Golf.
Yeah. Kilo 7 Alpha X-ray Golf.
Thank you. Kilo 7 Alpha X-Ray Golf. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
5 and 9.
Thank you very much for Napa, NAMPA, Idaho. Appreciate that. 73's. Very Merry Christmas to you. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, Whiskey 2 Romeo. 5 golden rings you'll earn today from reaching us. 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Certificate information, K2RYD on the QRZ page. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Romeo Echo.
The Kilo 5 Whiskey, go ahead again.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Romeo Echo.
Thank you. Kilo 5 Whiskey Romeo Echo. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
You're 5-7 in the Colorado. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for Colorado. Appreciate that. QRZ.
November 5, Papa Radio, November.
November 5, Papa Radio, November. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Roger, you're 5959 in Louisiana. I think you can complete my main list. Thank you very much, sir. God bless. Merry Christmas, 73.
Thank you. That's a bunch of things. Thank you so much for that information. Thank you for wishing us all of that, and same to you and many, many more. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. May it be a healthy and prosperous one for you. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Sierra Tango Lima. Yeah. Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Tango Lima. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
Roger, 5-9 Tennessee, thanks.
Nice signal. Thank you for the 5-9 in Tennessee. Yeah, you came up to 5-9 as well. Thank you so much. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 golden rings. There's a Victor Alpha station. Go ahead. A Victor Alpha? Let's try again. Victor Alpha 7. Is that Victor Alpha 7 Sierra Juliet? Okay, I think I got it right. Victor Alpha 7 Sierra Zulu. That is David, and that's I think it's David. Is that correct? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. 73s, and thanks for hanging in there and giving me a correction on the call. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ.
Kilo 6 Whiskey Mike.
Kilo 6 Whiskey Mike, thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
QSL, you're 5-9, Southern California near Palm Springs. 7-3.
Ah, beautiful place. Have some relatives down there in Palm Springs. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas to you. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. This is a Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Whiskey 8 Echo Ocean Tango.
Well, I'm going to give you a reward, sir. You know who you are. Who are you? Whiskey 8 Echo Oscar Tango. 15 over 9 with very, very nice audio. Terrific audio. Bodacious audio. Fills the carrier very well. Whiskey 8 Echo Oscar Tango. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Whiskey 8 Echo Oscar Tango. Thanks for the nice report. You're sounding good here in Ohio near Dayton. You're about 20 over. Have fun, and thanks for being there.
My pleasure. We're a pleasure being there. There's about 25 operators that are now operating the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. It's we all know it's a wonderful event, and it just makes you feel good to say Merry Christmas. And the certificates are nice. Collecting paper is very, very nice, and glad you guys and girls really enjoy it, because we do too. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
73.
7-3s. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
November 9, uniform X-ray.
November 9, uniform X-ray. Thank you so very much. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Yeah, 5-9, Indiana. Good luck.
Thank you very, very much. Let me see if there are any QRP. Are there any QRP stations? And that's maximum of 5 watts. Any QRP stations? QRP, go ahead.
W4 TDE.
Whiskey 4, come in again.
That's Whiskey 4 Delta Golf Echo QRP, Gunnersville, Alabama.
Thank you so very much. Whiskey 4 Delta Golf Echo. Roger, 5 and 7, Long Island, New York. What are you running there?
Just Yankfield FT3000. Just right now, QRP. They haven't turned the ADB on yet, and I'm probably warming up pretty quick.
I bet you are. Yeah, that ADB is a great amplifier. It doesn't let you down. All righty. Any other QRP stations? There's a Whiskey Bravo, I think. Go ahead. Roger, is it Kilo Alpha 9 Tango Bravo uniform? Thank you. I have you at 5-7, Long Island, New York. What are you running there? Go ahead. Okay, good. And how much power are you running now? You sound really good with 5 watts. Nice 5 and 7. Good audio as well. Thank you. Any other QRP stations? The Foxtrot Whiskey Bravo. Go ahead. Roger, yeah, I just lost your report. Give me your call sign again. Roger, Fred, thank you. I think I heard you saying 5 watts. Whiskey 4, Whiskey 4, Foxtrot Whiskey Bravo. 5 and 7, Fred. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York. You have fun too. Merry Christmas to you going QRP. Any other QRP stations? Nothing heard right now. Maybe propagation. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. Let me give you a little advertisement. Excuse me for a moment. Let me have some tea here. Okay, who are we? Whiskey 2 Romeo. What is Whiskey 2 Romeo? It is 5 golden rings representing the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Collect all 12 plus 1 foreign station, and you'll receive a clean sweep. Contact one station, and you'll get a certificate. For info is K2RYD. My home call, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. Whiskey 2 Japan Victoria. I'm located in Long Island, New York. The town is Northport, Long Island, New York. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Sugar Delta station?
Kilowatt 2, Sugar Delta.
Roger, Kilowatt 2, Sugar Delta. Thank you. 5-9 plus 15, really, 20 over 9. Name is Peter, Long Island, New York.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. My name is Scott. I'm in North Carolina.
Merry Christmas, Scott. Thank you. QRZ?
November 0, Lima, November Kilowatt.
November 0, Lima. Give me the rest of your call, sir.
Lima, November Kilowatt.
Okay, thank you. November 0, Lima, November Kilowatt. Thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York. The name is Peter.
Okay, very good. 5-9, Nebraska. Name here is Brian. Bravo Romeo, India, Alpha November. Thanks a lot, Peter. 7-3.
7-3's Brian. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. QRZ? The Whiskey Niner with the Tango. Go ahead.
Whiskey Niner, Golf Delta Tango.
Golf Delta Tango. Whiskey Niner, Golf Delta Tango. Thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
QSL, thank you. 5-9 in Racine, Wisconsin. The handle's Glenn, Golf Lima Echo, November.
Thank you, Glenn. 5-9 from Racine, Wisconsin. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. QRZ.
Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo Tango, X-ray uniform.
The X-ray uniform. Just stand by a moment, please. X-ray uniform. The Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo Tango. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
This is Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo Tango, 5-9 into West Monroe, Louisiana. My name is Paul.
Paul, thank you for West Monroe, Louisiana. Nice signal, nice audio. Thank you so very much. I believe it's the X-Ray United.
Alpha Bravo in X-ray uniform, Tom in Michigan.
I do need to get your call. I got W2R, and what's the last letter?
Okay, yeah, that's it. Whiskey 2 Romeo is the full call. Whiskey 2 Romeo, which is represented 5 golden rings, one of the rings of the 12 rings. This is the 5 golden rings. QSL?
Okay, I got it all then. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Merry Christmas. Alpha Bravo 8, X-Ray United, 59 Long Island, New York.
Yeah, this is Alpha Bravo 8 X-Ray Uniform. The name is Tom in Michigan.
Thank you, Tom. It's Peter, Long Island, New York. Thank you so much, and thanks for standing by. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Charlie 5, Kilo Yankee.
The Kilo Yankee?
Kilo 5, Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Kilo Yankee. You're still at 5'9". I'm here in Northeast Oklahoma. And Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you. I want to make sure I get Kilo Charlie. I kind of mashed up the call. Give me the call again, please, one more time.
Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Kilo Yankee.
Roger, you certainly didn't get cheated on all the letters. I'll tell you got all the letters there, and thank you. Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Kilo Yankee 59. I think it's Sharon from Oklahoma. QSL?
Yes, have a Merry Christmas and 73.
Have a very Merry Christmas to you and the best of 73s. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. There's a station with kilowatt in the call? QRZ? The Whiskey 5 station?
Roger that. Whiskey 5, Charlie Bravo X-Ray. I have you a 5'9" into Oklahoma.
Thank you for the 5-9 in Oklahoma. Whiskey 5, Charlie Bravo X-Ray. Merry Christmas from Long Island, New York. Thank you very much for reaching us. QRZ? The Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo, last letter?
Kilo Golf 5, Tango, Bravo, Tango.
Got it. Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo, Tango. From Louisiana. QSL? Is that Kilo Golf 5 Tango Bravo Tango?
That's correct. Kilo Golf 5 Tango Bravo Tango. 5-9 signal. Thank you very much for the contact.
Oh, thank you very much for the contact as well. Merry Christmas. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Kilo Foxtrot 5. Is that Papa Zulu Lima?
Zulu Papa Lima, Zanzibar, Peter, London, and you are 5'9" into Arkansas, Fort Smith, Alpha Romeo, my friend.
Thank you. Let me make sure. I don't think I got the call. Kilo Fox 5. Let me see. Kilo Fox 5. Zulu. Let me see now. Kilo Fox 5. Papa Zulu Lima. Is that right?
Negative. Zulu Papa Lima, Zanzibar, Peter, London.
Kilo Golf 5, Zanzibar, Papa, London. There you go. That's correct, isn't it? And it's Brad in Arkansas?
Yes, sir. And that last time I think you said Kilo Golf, but I know you meant Kilo Fox 5.
You read my mind. You're right. That's what it was. 73s. Thanks for your patience. Really appreciate that so much. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Yankee 4, Radio Japan, Papa.
Radio Japan Papa. Roger. Kilo Yankee 4, Romeo Japan Papa. 5'9", Long Island, New York.
Oh, copy of 5'9", Rhode Island. What did you say, Rhode Island?
Negative. No, Long Island, New York.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're 5'9" here in Atlanta, Georgia, too. Thank you for picking me up, sir. Merry Christmas.
My pleasure to pick you up. Merry Christmas. Thank you for keeping us company. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. Station ending in Bravo.
Kilo Alpha 4, Bravo, Alpha, Bravo.
Roger. Kilo Alpha 4, Bravo, Alpha, Bravo. Thank you so much. Peter, Long Island, New York.
That being down here in Tennessee, got you at a 5'9".
I got it. 5'9". Thank you so very much for that from Tennessee. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. Whiskey 2 Romeo, 5 golden rings you'll earn by making contact with me. 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. We'll be here through Christmas Day, and you can look at your favorite cluster and see when we're operating. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. Kilo Bravo 6 Bravo, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
5'9" in Colorado. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Keith, to you as well. Merry Christmas. And if I get your name wrong, blame the FCC database, because that's what I'm reading off, so I hope I'm not mashing up too many names. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Fox 0, Italy Radio.
That's Kilo Fox 0, Italy Radio, 5'9", Long Island, New York.
QSL, you're also 59 in Iowa.
Thank you for the 59 in Iowa. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. QRZ? Station Indian Golf? Kilowatt 7, Kilo Golf. Thank you so very much. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
About a 57 in the clear in the western part of Washington State, Whiskey Alpha.
Thank you for Whiskey Alpha. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hope you don't get too much snow this year. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Whiskey 5 station? Is that Whiskey 5 Tango Lima? Let's see. Is that Whiskey Fox 5? Whiskey Fox 5 Tango Lima? Okay, let's see. Let me see if I got that right. Whiskey Fox 5 Charlie Lima? Okay, yeah, I was getting all bollocksed up with the foxtrot there. I don't know where I got that from. Whiskey 5, Charlie Tango Lima. Thank you so much for your patience. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
And you are 592 Southern New Mexico in 73. Happy holidays to you. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for your extreme patience with me. You think I was copying CW after all. My goodness me, why couldn't I get that? 73s. Whiskey 2 Romeo. Taking a sip of tea. Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRZ. Let's see. Is that November Delta 4 Bravo Tango?
November Delta 4 Bravo Tango.
Roger. November Delta 4 Bravo Tango. Thank you. 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
Year 5757, Florida. Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you too much. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks so much. QRZ.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Tango Lima.
Alpha Tango Lima, go ahead.
Thank you. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Tango Lima. I have you at a 5-9 into New Mexico.
Well, thank you. I have you at least 10, 12, 15 over 9. Great signal. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Tango Lima. Thank you. My name is Peter, Long Island, New York. Is that Mary Elaine? Do I have that right?
Roger, Roger. You've got it right. It's nice to chat with you, Peter. And before I forget, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that's my present. That's all I asked for. I opened my present. You said Merry Christmas. Thank you, too. Merry Christmas to you, Mary Elaine. Happy New Year. And thank you for such a wonderful contact from New Mexico. 73s. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. November station. The Hotel Alpha Echo. Go ahead. Kilo Bravo 0, Hotel Alpha Echo, 5 and 7, Long Island, New York.
USL to 57. You are 55 in Southeast Iowa.
Thank you for the 5-5 in Southeast Iowa. I do appreciate that very much. Thank you. QRZ, anyone anywhere? Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Bravo 5, Mike Zulu, India.
The Kilo Bravo 5 again.
Kilo Bravo 5, Mike Zulu, India. You're 5-9 in Louisiana.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for the 5-9 in Louisiana. Kilo Bravo 5, Mike Zulu, India. Merry Christmas to you, Bobby, and Happy New Year. QRZ, anyone anywhere? Whiskey 2 Romeo. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. The Charlie Mike Sierra. Roger, thank you. Kilo Delta 9, Charlie Mike Sierra, 5 and 7, Long Island, New York. Oh, thank you too. Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy New Year. Very happy holidays. QRZ. Excuse me, a station with uniform in the call? Yeah, right. A little bit QSB in the signal. Again, the kilo call. Is that Kilo Charlie 6 Uniform Foxtrot Echo? Thank you, Bill from California. Appreciate that. Thanks for your patience. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Echo 0, Uniform November Victor.
Thank you. Uniform November Victor. Kilo, let me see now. Kilo, yeah, I know, I did a 3. Kilo Echo 0. Let me see, let me get that right. Kilo Echo 0. I got too many letters in here. Is that Kilo Echo 0, Uniform November Victor?
QSL, strong 5-9 here in Missouri.
Oh, thank you so very much for the 5-9 in Missouri. Let me make sure I got your call right. Yeah, it's Tom in Missouri, correct?
QSL.
Thanks, Tom, and thank you for letting me mess up your call and get it right. QRZ, anyone, anywhere, Long Island, New York, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Home call, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. Name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo, Northport, New York, celebrating the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas. Who are we? 5 golden rings. Anyway, sorry about that. Whiskey 2 Romeo, come on in. Okay, I'm going to get you now. Victor Echo 7. Victor Echo 7 again? Is that Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel?
Roger, 5-9 British Columbia.
Thank you very much. It's Austin. Is that correct in British Columbia? My pleasure. Very Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo Charlie 9, Hotel Yankee Lima.
Good. Not too much waiting now. Kilo Charlie 9, Hotel Yankee Lima. Thank you. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
And you're 5-9 into Southeast Indiana. Name's Jerry. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Jerry, from Southeast Indiana. Merry Christmas to you. Very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. QRZ, anyone, anywhere. Whiskey 2 Romeo.
Kilo November 4, India Juliet Uniform.
Kilo November 4, India Juliet Uniform. 5-9, Long Island, New York.
Yeah, you're 5-9 into Eastern Tennessee. Have a Merry Christmas in 73.
Thank you so much to you. 73 as well, and a very, very Happy New Year. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Romeo. Okay, we're just about done right now. I got to get to a phone call. So thank you, everybody, for participating in the 5th annual 12 Days of Christmas, 5 Golden Rings. We'll be back again. We'll be here through the 25th, and there'll be many other stations, too, with the Romeo call as well if you need it, so not to worry. Anyway, 73s, everybody. Thanks a lot for your participation, and have a very wonderful and safe day. This is Whiskey 2 Romeo, QRT. Okay. Thank you very much, Twitch fans. I hope you enjoyed, we'll say the show, but really it wasn't a show. It was an amateur radio exhibition. And this is Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. So the best of 73s, everybody. Let me get the sound down so it's not too bad. And what I will do is I will leave with a little music. So there we go. Whiskey 2 Romeo 73s, my home call, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor. This is 5 Golden Rings saying 73s, and we'll see you again. Be good. Have a good day. Enjoy. Be safe. And most of all, be kind to one another. Whiskey 2